What's up? What's up? Y'all know life be lifing. I'm your life coach, Shalala, your family, your friend. So grab you a seat, take a deep breath, and let's get into it. Welcome back, family and friends. I am Lala, your life coach, and the focus that we do on this channel is resilience. Finding ways to overcome those obstacles and those life and challenges, using those as a positive momentum for our future. With that being said, it has been a couple of days, but actually my body told me to get some rest. So I rested over the last few couple of days, so I have not made any content. And as usual, Naya waits for me to start recording, then Naya wants to scream. But we're going to keep it rolling. We ain't making no adjustments. I don't do none of that because this is real life for me. So I did get on here first. Let me do the monthly challenge. Because I think the last thing I read was the Let Them theory. How did that go? Like, how did that resonate with you guys? For anyone who watched it, if not, you can go watch my previous video. I think it was posted Friday. And it was going over the Let Them theory. So, just letting people think whatever they want to think about you. You can't change anyone's opinions. Let them ignore you. Let them think that they right. Like, all of those things. The only person that you can control is self. The only person that you can change is self. So you should be putting self first. So with that being said, we are doing a challenge called 30 Days of Doing Little Things Just for Ourselves. So we are up to 7 things that we should be doing daily for self-love activities and treating ourselves nicely. Number 1, mirror magic. Say 3 things in the mirror nice about yourself. Number 2, identify your values and list them down. Number 3, create a small wins jar and fill it up. All those small wins that you get throughout this challenge, throughout the month, however it is that you want to track it the year, get a jar and put those small wins in there and see how much you have accomplished. Ask yourself, what do I want, and write it down. Go to a meetup based around an interest. So some of these things you can't do every day, but as far as like, listing your values, the small win jars, the mirror magic, dance in your room is number 6. Dance in your bedroom. You can do that every day. That's more of a to pick up an energy picker upper, just to feel grounded. Get to know yourself a little bit more. Just be free. And then number 7 is schedule a weekly me time. I do that consistently. Typically, I try to do that early in the morning before anyone gets up because, we the loud house. So once everybody get up, it is hard to get anything done without someone needing my attention. So with that being said, I wanted to hit on a comfortable, Lord. I'm over here reading my notes. I want to hit on a few things. My thing is, the only thing is, like, have you ever noticed right when you decide to level up, your past suddenly tries to call you? And I really want to talk about why life does that. To be honest, because life be lifing, and it can get stressful and uncertain. So our brains naturally crave familiarity. Yeah, that's right. I think that's right. But yes, it craves things that it's familiar with. And even if the familiarity is toxic or stagnant. So it's just once, like, so the past is not tempting you because it's good for you. It's because it's familiar. So when we get bored, we tend to sometimes want to regress and go back to our old self. And when we're working on ourselves and you're trying to make that change for the future you, there's always going to be at some time in that journey that you may do revert back. But, you know, you have to give yourself grace and just get back on track and start over again. And pick up where you left off, being, you know, doing what you know you should be doing. Because when you take that leap of faith, the space between where you were and where you're going feels empty. So in that emptiness, it's easy to reach back to old friends, old habits, or an ex, just to feel grounded, just to feel good. But you just gotta call it out for what it is. It's not a sign to go back. It's honestly, it's a test of your growth. It's a test of your boundaries. It's a test of your no being an answer. It's a test of you being able to recognize old bad habits that you used to do to pass time or to not feel bored, or when you feel bored. And that's all part of being mindful every day, learning yourself from the inside out, being honest and truthful with yourself. All of those things will give you the tools and the power when you have those days that you want to revert back. And honestly, I just had one like a couple days ago. You hear me? I was bored, didn't have anything to do, and I had to catch myself. I had started going back into old habits of what I typically would do to occupy my time. So I had to actually hold myself accountable and actually reel it back in, and then go and tell the person, like, look, I just be lying, you know, it's not gonna be like that, because I caught myself before I made the mistake. And I'm proud of myself for that, because sometimes I feel like I know change is hard, and a lot of the time I have the willpower to say no. I just want to do it just because. And I think it was one of those tests, those days that, okay, just because, what are you gonna do? We're gonna put this out here. What are you gonna say? So I think it was a test. I know it was a test. I passed the test, and those tests are going to continuously show up throughout your whole journey. It's going to always be temptation. You're always going to want to revert back whenever you know you get bored, because of course, re-encountering old people and old habits, it's just your body, you know, you just can't expect to build a new life using an old blueprint. You see, if that makes sense. Is, you know, being tempted doesn't mean you haven't been healed. It just means that you're human. And, you know, resilience isn't an absence of temptation. It's just choosing your future self over the history of your past self. All right? Thank you guys for tuning in. Whether you're watching this from my Facebook channel, my YouTube channel, or my Life Be Lifing podcast, thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to your girl rant and rave and give y'all these little nuggets. I really appreciate y'all coming back. Thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys are making me relevant. Thank you for all of my viewers. Even the ones who don't say anything, don't post anything. Again, my time is coming. And when my time comes, your girl's ready. The videos are there. So, with that being said, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of Life Be Lifing. All right, love you, bye.